Okay, first of all, this says go to -1 on the y-axis, and we're going to draw a line straight through it. But there are some stipulations. This inequality, greater than, tells us a couple of things. First of all, since it is not underlined, we are going to use a dotted line when we graph it. And because the arrow is going to the right, we are going to color to the right of that line, because the direction of your shading and your inequality have to go in the same direction. So the first thing I'm going to do is, this says go to -1 on the y-axis and draw a line straight through it. This is y, this is x. So if I go to -1 on the y-axis, and it's got to be a dotted line, and I'm going to draw a line straight through that, so it's going to look like this. It's going to go straight through -1. Okay, so that is -1 on the y-axis, dotted line because the inequality is not underlined. And I'm sorry, it's pointing in the wrong direction. So here's the rule. Let me fix that. Okay. So here's the rule with horizontal lines. If it's greater than, you color above the line. If it's less than, you color below the line. So this is a greater than problem, so we are going to actually color above the line. And you don't want to get, that dotted line means don't color the line itself, so make sure you don't color the line itself. And there's not a number for an answer on this. The answer is the entire graph itself. So that one is finished. Okay, this says go on the x-axis and draw a line straight through 4. Again, it's greater than, so it's going to be dotted because the inequality is not underlined. And this time it's going to be pointing in a different direction, so I'll talk about that in a moment. We're going to go straight to the x-axis and draw a line straight through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Just straight through it. Now this one's differently for the shading. Here's the rule if you're talking about the x-axis, going through the x-axis. If the inequality is greater than, that's where your arrow points in the same direction. If it's less than, it goes in this direction. So this was a greater than problem, so we are going to color to the right of our line. Again, you kind of want to be careful not to go over the line as much as possible because the line is dotted. Okay, again, your graph is your answer. The next one. It's less than. It's still underlined. I mean, it's not underlined, so it's still a dotted line. It's a dotted line. And we're going to go to -2 on the y-axis and draw a line straight through -2 on the y-axis. 1, 2, and that didn't work out. Let me try again. Okay, that's -2 on the y. Less than is color under the line. So less than is under the line. So we kind of color under the line. Okay, that one's done. This next one's a little bit different because the inequality is underlined. So if the inequality is underlined, you are going to draw with a solid line. A solid line. So we're going to draw a line through -5 on the x-axis, but this time it's going to be a solid line. So -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. A solid line because the inequality is underlined. I don't know if it'll let me grab that one or not. Okay, I was trying to fix it and make it straight, but it won't let me. Okay, because it's straight up and down and it's greater than, the arrow tells you where to color. So we're going to color to that side of it. So basically just everything over here. Just enough so I know which direction you're going.